What's up guys, Miniman here, and today I'm going to be showing you how I make my thumbnails. So, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I make my own thumbnails, and you would have seen a few of them. So, I'm going to show you how I make my thumbnails like that. So, we'll get straight into the video, and the first thing that I do is I save and quit. We go into the settings, and we go down to global resources, my packs, and I have this texture pack called the Ultimate Thumbnail Maker V1. Find this on like YouTube or something, and then you can download it and activate it. So at the moment we've got mulberry activated as well, which is probably not the best for thumbnail making because the sword is different. So we're going to deactivate mulberry and find a new pack with preferably a green sword. So you know what, we might do tiny 16x. Not the greatest pack in the world, pretty average, but I actually made this pack. So once we've loaded in, we'll have all these interesting things. Holy moly, I remember this wood looking so bad. We might want to set the time day. There we go. Do that. Okay, so now we've got this texture background, and here, like in this bit, you can see all these different thingies. So what we're gonna do is go here and put on chain armor 1 by 1. Then we're gonna do what it says to get our offset. So we're going to do maybe jump. Actually that's not a good idea because this is making a thumbnail for Bedwars, but I can't stop jumping, so we might have the sprint one, and actually we don't want to be moving at all. So then if we have a look at ourselves in first person, we're in that animation, and hang on, player offsets. Hang on, that's this one. If we sprint, then we'll be like that. So if we go back into first person and we put these arrows in our hand and we punch, go first person, and there we go. We can look at our player, and then whatever we're holding goes in our hand. So that's how we get a picture of the player. Then we can punch in a wall. So that looks like we're jumping. We're going to be holding a sword. So we'll get out the diamond sword and put that in our hands. Our head is looking a bit weird. So if we... oh, hang on. I got to get rid of that. Whoopsie. We got to redo this now. So sprint. Put on leggings. Sprint. And we'll be sneak. And then we didn't want any... Actually, we might need a slight running animation. Maybe a sprint. Then we'll get the angle right. So we want to be like facing straight and slightly turned. But we don't want the sword covering our face. So that's actually probably pretty good. We punch and boom. There's our player, and they are jumping. So if we go to the sword, that looks pretty good. Now if we go into settings and we go to video, FOV all the way down, get into the right spot, and controls are backwards so that... Okay, now we've got our character. We're going to take a screenshot. So I just took a screenshot using OBS. But now that we've got our screenshot, we can go save and quit. And we can get rid of this pack, and we can put mulberry back on. So then I have these worlds from B-Doggy. Where are they? Like maps. What's it called? Like fast food, like Nethergames Bedwars maps. So I think we actually played on fast food, so I'll join that. So we've got to turn our FOV back up and turn off beautiful skies. because that will give us a plain background. I've used this one previously, so this is just a single fast food base, not the whole thing. So I'd actually like to see if someone can, why can't I fly? See if someone can remake the Nethergames maps in like, actually, is there a hole in the floor? See if someone can remake the Nethergames maps in survival, because that would be pretty cool. So we'll just get rid of this for the moment. Okay, hopefully this doesn't blow up fast food as a map. Nope, we're lucky. Okay. Actually, fire spreads on, so this should just destroy the whole thingy. Okay, so once again, we need to go forward slash. Actually, we don't need a forward slash. We just gotta go T time day, and then it will look nice and good for our picture. So we're actually gonna turn our render distance down. Actually, we'll turn. So if we go video, we'll turn this back down and render distance down to 5. So then we don't get the floor, but we've got fast food. So we'll get a picture of fast food from 2 different angles that we'll use. So these angles are good, taking the screenshots, save and quit, and we can close Minecraft now. Now we've got DaVinci Resolve open, new project, thumbnail, create, whoopsie, caps is on. Don't stop jumping. Okay, there we go. So I've got our DaVinci Resolve project. Then we'll go into files and go to videos. This is like, holy moly, look at all these clips that I have. These are all clips. These are all videos that I've recorded and deleted previously. So then if we have a look, these are the pictures we took just before. So we will go onto DaVinci Resolve and put them in there. And then we've also got a picture somewhere. I have it somewhere here, but I don't know where it is at the moment. So if we go down to Smurf thumbnails, because that's where I have it, we've got this background picture, which I use all the time. It's like a rainbow. Then we've got either this background, or there's like a spiral effect. So we might use this one today, because I've been using this one a lot recently. So we might switch it up. We'll go with this one. So we'll put that on there. Actually, we'll just grab them all and see what they all look like. After a while of taking screenshots, like I've got enough screenshots of like Smurf and my skins that I don't need to get any more when like I make a new thumbnail, but this was just for the video. So then I'll put the background one on, go into edit, and I'll make this really small and move this down. And I'll put on, which way is our character facing? So our character's facing that way, so we probably want the fast food map facing that way as well. So there we go, we've got character on top of map on top of that, but we'll just start with this. So we'll start with our player. Need to go cropping and crop it down to be just us. We're actually very small in this, and we might be very pixelated. Should have been closer, but we'll go down to 3D keyer, chuck that on there, open effects overlay, and draw on that. Boom, there's our character, and then we've got him right there. So yeah, that's pretty pixelated, but it's okay. He's gonna be jumping. And we got to get the fast food map, so we can crop this as well to the edges. So only a little bit though. Crop bottom, there we go. 3D keyer on there, open effects overlay, boom. So now we have the map. We'll make that a bit bigger, like that, and then we'll put this guy. We might actually make this a bit bigger. Zoom it in a bit more. That actually, which is better? Probably that, and then we'll just make him go up a bit. You probably want some lines underneath there, but I don't know how to do And now I've got room over here for some text, and we can do we want to do this? No, that doesn't look good. So to delete it, we got to move it to the side so that it doesn't get rid of these things. We'll probably go with this one. Actually, Control Z, get rid of that. We'll move these up. Where's that picture actually gone? We go here, there we go. We'll go put that under there. And now if we come back here, when we go up and select this one, we can move it to behind the character and then stretch it out. This one's already like a small opacity, so we can't actually really see it. We need to show that we're like jumping, so we might go into Discord and go into thumbnail creation and resources. Actually, no, not there. Where is it? Tutorial, resources. Yeah, I just went online and searched speed like effect, and we got this one. So we'll do that under the character. So we will crop this to the one that we want. Which one do we want? Probably this one maybe, or this one. We'll just go cropping. Actually, I think we'll go with this one. Crop right, crop top, and crop bottom. There we go, we've got it, and we'll move this thingy into the middle of that. I don't know what that dot's for. And we'll rotate it. I think it goes that way to 90 degrees. That actually looks garbage, so we're going to do something else. I'm gonna go back into files. I don't think I have it. I think I have it in photos. There we go. We're looking. These are all things that I've done for thumbnails as well. We're looking for arrow, but there's a red one. Here we go, arrows. So we'll grab one of these, chuck it in there, and right there, boom. And we'll make that smaller. Actually, we can have it like this, and then we can just stretch it. Actually, if we make it small, and then we can make our character up higher a bit, and then put the arrow under here, a bit wider. There we go. Then we're gonna go titles, text, move that all the way to the top. Actually, sometimes I do the text below the character, because sometimes that can look good. If we move that up one, hopefully not too many. There we go, move it up two. We can move that down again if we want, like this. Down one, there we go. Go back onto there. Title. Can't stop jumping. That's our title. We'll make it look like that. We're going to change the font to Minecraft font. I downloaded the Minecraft font and installed it. You can look at how to do that on YouTube. This one is very weird. It has big line spacing, so I make that a bit smaller. Color, characters green. There's some blue aspects. So we'll make it either a green or a blue. Big screen color, we're gonna go with that color right there. Same color as my person, we'll make it bigger. And if we go settings, position, X and Y, the X is gonna be here. Make it bigger, line spacing smaller. And then we've got our text. We can either add a stroke. That doesn't look as good on this one. We're going to add a background instead. So we got to add a width and height. So that's how high it's going to be. And it's got to be up a bit on the Y to center it. So now we can make the height a bit smaller. Actually, that's the border width. I like that thick. If we go height, boom. But it's very close to the edge here. And can't see it there. So we'll move it that way. And make the width smaller. Move it a bit further. Width smaller. And we can probably make that a bit small as well. So there is our text. Now we're finished. No, we're not. We go into open effects. We can add a blur on that. So we might actually do that. We'll go here. Mosaic blur. We'll go a radial blur. So that's rotating around 1 point. And if we go effects down, wait, where is it? Oh, I'm not selected that one. Effects, radial blur, position. We move it. Actually, if we move it a lot, we can sort of see where it's rotating, because if we move it, you can sort of see the circle. So we can move it up to character's head and then across the character's head, and then move it down to 0 and just up a little bit. You want to see that it's faster. That's pretty good. Now we don't need any other blurs. We go down to glow, add a glow to the map, add a glow to the character. I think we did that. So we'll go to the map glow first. Go down glow. Have a looky at that. Brightness, spread the brightness out. That actually looks nice in my opinion. Make it more red, because we've got the spread to 0. None of this really matters, but like say you have your spread high and you add like HV ratio, actually that makes it look pixelated. Add red, actually, yeah, see, no red, lots of red. Get rid of green, then it looks weird. But if we make these all to full, we move up the shine threshold. Well, I'm actually gonna have it like that. That looks very good in my opinion. Then we'll go up to the character. Got our glow shine threshold. Do we want him looking dull? You don't want on 1. We're gonna have, you know what, a little bit of a glow. What happens if we, that just looks weird, but it looks kind of good. Move that down a little bit, because we kind of need the, okay, that's actually looking pretty good at the moment. And these aren't going to do much. Then we can change the gain, make it lighter or darker. I think that's good. Saturation, want a pretty high saturation in that. And the opacity, so we can make it full strength, no strength at all. Probably full strength actually looks good in this one. Then we can go back to the text, color, pick screen color, and we'll change a new color. Boom, there we go. And that is our thumbnails. Then we go to the color page, grab a still, export, and we go down to thumbnails, wherever that is, thumbnails. So open that up, and we got to change this to a PNG file, and can't stop jumping. Export that. But that is a too high resolution for YouTube to process. So what we're going to do is make this bigger until that, actually there's no line. And we'll go screenshot, go here like that, take a screenshot of it, and that is now screenshotted, so we can just leave that there. We go onto Google channel dashboard, go content, we get our video, upload thumbnail, and there it is, and there is our thumbnail in YouTube. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't actually know how it will go. You can play it as a video. I don't think you would want to, but you can. You don't need to export it as a video because that is just weird. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.